Welcome to Tango Bravo. Join us as we delve into the real-world experiences and stories of everyday veterans. Today, we will begin with a series that will provide an in-depth look into the lives and stories of 3 American veterans. These stories cover deeply personal elements of the day-to-day aspects of the lives of American service members. It is a profound privilege to be able to share these stories with you. Join us as we experience life through the eyes of an American veteran.
So, I ended up on a delayed enlistment because I had a contract with the county and I didn't want to fuck up that contract. So I'm sitting there on delayed enlistment for like 6 months. Already signed all the paperwork. My parents are losing their fucking minds because they don't like this idea at all. So, go through the rest of it, and the county throws some kind of bullshit party and shit, and then I'm getting ready to leave. And by now, the recruiters fucked with me with all the stupid recruiter shit, like, you gotta get this kind of toothpaste if they're gonna make you do this in basic, and all this other fucking crap. None of that actually happened. And then, it comes the day that I'm supposed to leave, and my recruiter calls me to fuck with me some more, and he's like, hey, you know how you wear them cowboy boots? Yeah? Well, they're gonna make fun of you for that. You gotta go get yourself some shoes. Make sure you get shoes with no laces. I'm like, what kind of shoes have no laces? So my dad and I go to the fucking drugstore, no shit, buy like the black version of like, you know, the shoes that developmentally disabled kids wear. Like, literally black with like 3 Velcro straps. And then my dad gets this idea that he should buy me a watch for, I don't know, fucking whatever reason. So I guess he was going through some shit that didn't make any sense at the time. So he bought me like this fucking $25 imitation gold fucking bullshit watch that I wore every time I wore my blues when I was on duty. I still have it somewhere. But so that all happened. I went down. Actually I skipped over when I went down to the Meps Center. The first time I went down with I was waiting outside of a hotel locally because that's where the bus to take us down there would pick us up. And I'm standing there with this other kid that's going to go. And this kid was just fucking weird as shit. Like nobody I ever would have hung out with. And he's all fucking excited that he had a hemp wallet. It was just like fucking weird. Like weirder than shit. And then we go down to Meps and like in that whole process he decided he didn't want to go anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
So we go down to Meps and we do the whole physical thing. And some funny shit happened. Like we were standing in line to take the piss test. And I overheard like the kid 2 in front of me turns to the kid in front of me and is like, I'm nervous. Are you nervous? And the other kid goes, no, I studied. And they had fucking Top Gun playing the whole fucking time in the day room. So the way Meps works is you go and like it's a weird adventure. Like you go down there, you take a bus to the airport, then this little shit econo van thing picks you up and then drives you to like a BART station, and then you take BART in to go to the actual Oakland Meps Center at that time. There's this like squat building in the middle of fucking downtown and everybody's in uniform. And then you go in and, you know, you go to like, I think it was like the 3rd floor was the Air Force office, and you go and check in there and then you sign an insane amount of shit. And then you go, you get your little fucking sheet, you take your sheet over to the next place, and you just like that all day. Like, okay, you got to go to like station 12, and then you go to station 12 and you talk to somebody, and then you go to whatever. Oh, you got to go, you know, over here to like station 11. You're like walking all around Meps in like no particular fucking order. And then they sit your ass in the day room in front of Top Gun on an endless fucking roll. So it's like, oh, I haven't seen this part 3 fucking times today. Then you sit there until they call your number, and then you go to whatever station was on your sheet, and you do that all day. It's fucking exhausting. And then finally, at the end of the day, they've done all their tests and all their other shit, and you take your ASVAB and all that other crap. I can't remember if they scored it there or if they scored it later, but I remember the recruiter called me again because he was annoyed yet again that I was guaranteed cop because there was apparently more shit he could put me in at that point. The ASVAB was a weird-ass test. There was like, a lot of it was like strangely like mechanical, which I guess in hindsight kind of makes sense for all the other job classes. It was like these weird puzzles that weren't particularly hard, and you'd sit there and look at them, and it's like, okay, yeah, okay, the hexagon goes there or whatever. And like just weird picture tests, like you see them nowadays online on like some of these like weird IQ tests you'll see on Facebook. And then I rolled back home that night and didn't really think about it. Finished my delayed enlistment.
This is Tango Bravo. Our goal is to give you the full experience of sitting and chatting with service members and hearing the stories and details that are rarely told. And as always, please like this video and all others that you've enjoyed so far. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thank you for your interest and support in our developing channel. And remember, if you are watching this, you are a card-carrying member of the Thrillhammer Nation. Thank you.
Thrillhammer.